more of Mizaki's machinist is being revealed. She popped off in this episode without realizing it, but, and felt sympathy or the calling of one of her brethren, I guess you could say. You know, she's closer to like the model of a Terminator than anything. But that first part of the episode with the future, so it's like what I was saying. And the question hasn't been answered, but what's the point of going back in time if it doesn't solve the issue in your timeline specifically? Well, we're human. Even if it doesn't solve our timeline, it still gives a chance of saving someone's timeline. Even if it's not the one we're living in. But was the woman she was talking to herself or the nanny, Misaki, who traveled into this timeline and survived up to this point to talk to herself? Because this timeline that we were in could be a separate one. Because every time we're jumping to a new one. And we're probably beating ourselves in the future to tell ourselves to go back until we find one that allows us to maybe make it back to our original timeline. Or find a weapon that works in the separate one that we can bring to ours when we go back, if we figure out a way to come back. So I'm curious about that. In the conversation Kokoro had about what they want versus what Skynet wants. Whether she's going to make a decision to see who she should let win or make her own choice. And Malcolm had a dream that he won't give an answer to till the times is right. But things have got chaotic. And now the Terminator has the brother and is about to go to the father in an attempt to get him to come outside or whatever it is. And even though Skynet hasn't figured out that every time it sends a machine back, it's not sending it back to it's the same timeline. It's still completing this paradox. There is no, at least we haven't come up with one solution. It's just a cycle. But curious to see where we go from here, though, because we're almost to the end. But this was another good episode.